Let's make some cheesy eggs.
My friend randomly sent me this in the mail. I haven't opened it yet. It's from New Zealand.
I love Kiwi movies.
And it says you can cook eggs in the microwave with it.
He's a good friend. He knows I think my gas stove will blow up. It's funny because he didn't even tell me he was gonna send this. He just sent it.
It's also dishwasher safe, which is very important to me. Microwave safe, yeah, that should be pretty obvious. So it's got instructions for scrambled egg or poached egg. I like it when the yellow is runny, so we're gonna try the poached egg approach. This is the little vent thing that I guess you're supposed to, it doesn't tell you how to open it. Open when heating. How do I open it? I thought you moved it because it's got these like grippy things, but you press it. Open, closed. This is my first time using it, so I'm going to hand wash it first, which I won't show you that because that's boring, but I will show you these sponges I got from Trader Joe's. They look like a stick of gum, and they expand in water, kind of like those dinosaur foam things you had when you were a kid. Whoa! It's a sponge. Okay, I was worried I was gonna break it, but apparently it opens way more. Originally I just had it like this, but it's supposed to be really open like this. Hold up. Really got to get some leverage in there. Oh, yeah. See that? You can actually see through it. Okay, we're all clean and ready to go. We need 2 eggs, cheese, also gonna add some garlic, and chives. Chives are very oniony. Think like green onions, scallions, leeks. Like a sour cream and onion potato chip, that's kind of like what they taste like. It just enhances anything savory. If you've ever had like a cream cheese and chive cracker or a cream cheese and chive spread on a bagel, basically anything savory, I'll put that in. Soup, chicken, meat, stir fries. The instructions say to use a splash of water or milk. Wait, milk? This says water, this says milk. Milk for scrambled eggs, water for poached eggs. We're gonna try it with water this time. If I was cooking this on the stove top in like a frying pan, I would use some organic coconut oil. I use this as a butter substitute all the time. I love salt. I usually use this Himalaya rock pink salt. There's probably some salt in the cheese, so we're gonna try and get away without salt. Anytime I use salt in my food, I try to put it in when I'm cooking so that it can kind of like cook in with the food instead of afterwards where it just kind of like lays on top and is really like overpowerful. Due to kidney stones, I've been trying to limit my salt intake, so I'm trying to get away with just the naturally occurring salt in the foods. However, I still put salt on my food. I just drink a lot of water with it. I'm not gonna scramble these because I want the yellow runny, so I'm just gonna crack them in. I heard a rumor that brushing your teeth with eggshells can reverse cavities. I would ask any dentists out there to confirm or deny this, but I don't trust you. You're all a bunch of liars. I floss my teeth every day. They still bleed. I brush my teeth with charcoal toothpaste, still rotting. What are dentists hiding? And why are they lying to us? You want my teeth to rot, don't you? You want my teeth to fall out, don't you? If they didn't, you wouldn't have a job, would you? This doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I didn't go to the dentist for 7 years, does it? Does it? La 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 la, time to put in the chives. I really love having this kind of garlic. It's really the best of both worlds. It's super convenient because it's already chopped up, but it's like real chunks of like actual garlic and not just like garlic powder. Garlic powder does have like a time and a place. I am half Italian and I put garlic in pretty much everything. I don't know if I should cook these, then put the cheese on top, then let the heat melt it, or just cook it with the cheese. So I'm just gonna cook it with the cheese. So we got the cheese in there, so we're just gonna close up on the hinge, snap that shut, make sure that this is open, which it is. This is 30 seconds for 1 egg, and there's 2 eggs, so I'm just gonna do 1 minute. My initial reaction when I opened the microwave was, it smells like eggs, which is a good thing. There are eggs in there. It's the moment of truth. It's the moment of egg. I hope it turns out exactly how I want. We don't want to get burned by the steam. I'm gonna undo this hinge and Whoa, it looks so good. Dude, it looks so good. All the colors look real pretty together too. And it looks like the white's cooked, but that the yellow is still soft maybe? Oh, maybe it's cooked? I don't know. It'll still taste good. If it turns out the yellow is cooked, I'll probably do it down to 45 seconds. And if that's still cooked, maybe like 30 seconds. If the yellow's cooked, that's fine. I just would prefer if it's all scrambled together so the flavors are mixed. Because I do like when the yellow is runny and the white is cooked. When I get eggs at a diner, I usually get them like fried over medium. I hate doing dishes and my dishwasher is broken even though it's a brand new dishwasher. The other nice thing about this is I can just eat this right out of the bowl and I don't have to dirty another dish. I love things that you can cook in the same dish and eat in the same dish. Let's do this. I know the white's cooked, but let's just check that first. No, the white is still runny. How about the yellow? The yellow is... This yellow's cooked, this yellow's runny, and there's still some white that's runny. That's not good. Okay. So I know I could eat it and it wouldn't kill me, but as much as I love runny yellow, I do not like runny white. So we popped it in for another 15 seconds. Other YouTubers whose energy are like, bro, the white was still running! So we're gonna pop it in the microwave for another 15 seconds. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let's try this again. And I did 15 seconds. I didn't want to do 30 seconds. I have a way of overkilling things. I didn't want to overkill it. What? It's still running. Well, it's because it's the center. It's still running. And I didn't even add any water, which maybe I should have added water. The steam would cook it. I thought the water might make it more runny. I still like how convenient this is. Let's do 30 seconds. I didn't add any water because I didn't want to have it too runny or watery, but I probably should have followed the instructions, but I am kind of like anti-authority. I'm a rebel even when it comes to making cheesy eggs. Now that I think about it, maybe the reason the vent is there is because the water heats up, cooks the egg, and then evaporates, so it isn't watery. Also, there's no instructions for cooking 2 eggs, just 1 egg at a time. So maybe next time I should just cook it for 2 minutes, maybe like 1.5 minutes. Trial and error, dude. This is research and development. This is the whole dichotomy of cooking eggs, is like, you want the white to be cooked, but you want the yellow to be runny, and that's just like a whole thing. Let's see how this looks. I think I'm gonna eat this no matter what it looks like. Yeah, this looks good. There's no way that the yellow is runny at this point, but the other thing to realize is you have to make sure the egg is cooked, but realize that the cheese is going to be gooey, but the cheese is not the egg, so that might kind of like psych you out. So it's definitely rad for scrambled eggs. I still have to deal with like the poached egg situation. I love that I don't have to use my gas stove and explode. I like how I can cook and eat it in the same thing, so I dirty half the amount of dishes. I like how fast it is. I like how, you know, I'm only one person, so cooking for one person is kind of like a difficult thing. Moment of truth. Hot. Blue on who? I'm going to give my egg cooking a 10 out of 10. I'm going to give the scrambled egg option a 10 out of 10. I'm going to give the poached egg option a 0 out of 10. That is an average of 5 out of 10. If we can bump up that poached egg score, we can improve the overall average.